Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we're back for some more Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. In the last episode, we went around the entirety of Paris looking for the remaining sound discs. We almost got all of them, we just need one more, but I guess I completely forgot that I needed to go enter the waiter, which is the optional rhythm game that we need to go do, that I'm dreading. So in this episode, let's go ahead and go over there. And then, hopefully, in this episode, we'll be able to finish the story. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and do it. In case you don't know where it is, it's at the constabulary back door. That's where we're gonna do this. I'm so sick and tired of this moth flying in here. I think what I was going to say last episode is, so the reason why there's like so many insects in my room at the moment is because it's starting to become summer, or like the ending of spring is approaching and summer, you know, like it's getting hot. So I keep my window open. And even though I have like one of those like bug net things to like prevent insects from coming in, they somehow still find a way to get inside. And every now and then there will be like a moth or like some sort of insect in here. And it's really annoying. I'm gonna have to deal with it, but after I guess I'm done with this recording, I'm gonna go ahead and try to like either A, kill it, or B, remove it from my room, whichever one comes first. But here we go. Remember when we didn't have a ticket for the Paris Opera and we kind of finessed this man out of his ticket? Well, there are consequences to saying the N-word. No, there are consequences to your actions. So,
it's you, isn't it? The one who ratted me out for selling those tickets. You best muscle up, because I've got muscle of my own today.
okay.
You're up, Gaston. Nothing personal, mind you. But he who pays the piper calls the tune.
Gaston is one hell of a tough customer. If you didn't like Throw Down with Alfred, you're not gonna like this rhythm game. I am probably going to be very pissed about this rhythm game. This is a 9-star difficulty rhythm game. I'm honestly gonna say this is probably the hardest rhythm game in the entire game, hands down. Like every other rhythm game that you've played up until this moment, they've all been pretty manageable. This one, if you're playing on a new Nintendo 3DS or a new Nintendo 3DS XL or a 3DS XL in general, it is going to be one hell of a, what is the word? I thought I would think of it by the time I was done with this sentence. Ordeal. There we go. I would highly recommend, I'm serious, I would highly recommend you get, I wouldn't say a defense buff, because defense buff would mostly just work for phase 1 and phase 2. I would say get the other one that increases your score, because just in case you get hit on phase 3, you can increase your score really quickly with that one during phase 3. Phase 3 is the most important part of this rhythm game, because it will, in case you get hit once, you can recover very quickly with that kind of boost. Best of luck to you all. I'm going to try my hardest. If I don't get it on the first attempt, then it's just going to be a montage of me trying multiple times. Okay, without further ado, here is Enter the Waiter. This minigame requires tilting the system so stereoscopic display will be disabled.
It's nothing personal. Here I come.
Phase 1 down. Okay.
That was a warm-up. What? No more Mr. Knight.
I don't like you, Gaston. You suck.
Fight! 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 What the hell? Fight! 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 What the hell? Fight! 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 What the hell? Fight! Here I come.
Phase 2 down. Phase 3. Even if you get hit once, it's probably going to lower your score a lot. So be prepared. It's going to be hard.
Fight! 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 What the hell? Fight! 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 What the hell? Fight! Fight! What the hell? Fight! What the hell? Fight! Fight! What the hell? Fight! 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 What the hell? Fight! 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 Hi-ya! Here I come.
I can't believe I just did that. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that.
Rhythm King.
I got 1 heart. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but please excuse me popping off. I was expecting to be here for hours, maybe. Oh my god. Wow, I'm really proud of myself for that one. Good Lord. Well then, I guess I don't have to be here forever. This is one of the only times I'm going to do this right now. Okay, hang on real quick. I gotta calm down, hang on.
Impossible! How could I fall to such a weakling? Gaston is never falling. You'll regret this.
Right now, more than ever. I'm saving the game. Frick you, Gaston! I am never playing your damn rhythm game ever again as long as I live! Ooh. Okay. I guess the only advice I could give you for that is each and every time you have to tilt your system downwards, I would say try to reset your position for your 3DS, because it gives you like a very slight moment where like you don't do anything. Take that moment where you put your 3DS downwards to like readjust the position that you're in, because I know that like putting your 3DS to the left or to the right will sometimes disorientate your 3DS because you're a bit more to the right or to the left. Take that time in between where you tilt your 3DS downwards to readjust yourself. That will be a big lifesaver. Anyways, now with I guess that big flux out of the way, let's go grab that last sound disc, shall we? Wherever it may be. There we go. Now with every sound disc collected, and every phantom note collected, and every sound collected, you should have, as far as the game is concerned right now, 100% of everything. That is every collectible you could possibly want in the game. Okay, whoa. Post-editing me here. This is going to be a long one, honestly. This is going to be like maybe a few minutes of your time. I apologize for the abrupt interruption in the episode, but this completely flew over my radar. I completely forgot that there was a continuation of a rhythm game, and I completely forgot to show you all. There is one sound disc that I missed. It is up here at the Paris Opera. However, we cannot get it at this point in time. I didn't know that there were 2 sound discs in Chapter 10 in the Paris Opera, but apparently there are. So what you have to do is, and I didn't even remember this at all, it wasn't on my radar. Go talk to Deborah. There is one last rhythm game that I don't know why, but it just flew over my radar. I completely forgot that this was a thing. Go talk to her. What are we to do now? What are we to do? Welcome, we have a special menu just for the Fae. Can I interest the young gentleman in anything? Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Oh, you're just in time. With all the people around for the festivities, we're a little short-handed. Care to lend a hand? This is for real this time. For real. The last rhythm game. I know it says like 7 stars. It's manageable. You could definitely do this one. Just don't flinch at all. Just go. Just keep going until you hear the last cutscene play out. Don't let your guard down. Also, I guess, fun fact, I figured out what maitre d' means. It's the maître d'hôtel, so like kind of like the manager, like the dude who's like in charge of like all the other people. Anyways, let's do this last rhythm game.
I am notorious, mon frère.
I know.
Get ready for a true trial.
1, 2, 3.
Hip, down. Hip, down. Hip, down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Right. Hip, down. Hip, down. Hip, down. 1, 2, hip, down. 1, 2, hip, down. 1, 2.
I was honestly editing this last episode, the one that you're watching right now, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm done. And then I've just been looking at my Rhythm Thief save file, and I was like, wait, I'm missing one sound disc. Did one go over my head? And then I had to check the website again, and then I was like, wait, why don't I have this one? And I was like, oh well, I see that there's 2 now in the Paris Opera, but I was tapping around the Paris Opera the entire time, and I was like, wait, which one is this one? And I was like, well, this is the one that I played in the Paris Opera, like inside the actual building, and I remember it. But then I figured out this is the part 2 of that plays out in chapter 10. So I've just been completely oblivious until right now. So I'm so glad that I double checked my work before I published this episode. Otherwise, that would have been kind of embarrassing. My bad.
Oui, très bien. It seems mon frère judged you well.
Okay, now that we're done, that was the last mini game. I'm for real this time. No more pulling your leg. That was the last one. We're done.
Rhythm King.
We are done. There are 3 more rhythm games, but those are for the post, like the extra chapters. We're going to do that next episode. Thanks so much for the help. Feel free to drop by anytime. Okay, now to go grab that last sound disc. It's up here at the Paris Opera again. I know that there's 2 here. I know. I'm sorry. That's completely on my end. Should be somewhere here. Okay, now I swear if I tap on each and every individual pixel on this screen and I do not find it, then I'm going to be pissed. There we go. Sound disc number 45. Now we're good. Now I'm no longer missing anything for you all. Yeah, I'll let the rest of the episode play out. Okay, back to, I guess, the original recording. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye. As far as like, like grabbing it during your playthrough is concerned, we still have a bit more to do. But as far as everything that you could have done in the story wise, I have shown you every single collectible possible. So let us go ahead and finish that story, shall we? We are going. Wow, good job with your English, buddy. We are going to be going to Elisabeth Mons, the mansion. Let's talk to you. Phantom Heart, I presume. I have a message for you from the Duchess Elisabeth. She requests your presence at Notre Dame Cathedral. I wonder what she wants. Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's have a fondue. We're gonna come back to this area after we beat the game. Or not this area, but like Raphael's apartment, to go get a reward from that man who has the what is it, the what is it, the reward for the phantom notes. That's what it is. So we're going to finish the game, and then afterwards we're going to come back. There is Alfred.
We've been expecting you. Please follow me.
Thank you for coming, Phantomar. Though I suppose I might as well call you Raphael. I imagine you have some questions. I'll answer what I can. I just really want you to tell me about Marie. France and Babylon, the princess who carries the two bloodlines. That's Marie, isn't it? How astute. Her father is descended from Babylonian royalty, and I, of course, from the French monarchy. And Jean-Francois found out. I can't believe my father would fall in with people like that. I'm sure Isaac had his reasons. You knew my father? He was a close friend once. Do you know where he is? No. I've never learned why he disappeared. But knowing your father, he had a plan. I'd bet my life on it.
I'll find my father. And the truth.
Raphael?
Marie?
Raphael, thank you again. If you hadn't been there, I don't...
It wasn't me who changed your destiny. That was you, Marie. So, shall we go? It's almost time for the last dance. And then... au revoir. It's showtime!
Last rhythm game of this game, of the story, I should say. Which is... The Last Dance. This is not as hard as Enter the Waiter, but it is still a tricky rhythm game. I wouldn't say it's as hard as Mastermind either, but it is pretty fast. So regardless of this being the last one where you're supposed to enjoy yourself, don't throw in the towel just yet, okay? All right. Best of luck. I don't think you need an item, but if you want to use an item, go ahead. That's all you, buddy. So, let's finish this last dance, shall we? I will be using this screen because we're going to be using the same controls that we've been using since the very first rhythm game. It's a pretty fun song. I'm going to move myself over a bit. That way I can like at least play in a good position. That way it's not like Mastermind. Phase 1 down, pretty okay, but things will still be pretty tricky, so don't let your guard down, ever. This is pretty good background though, it's honestly really nice. The festivities of France. We're not going to talk about me messing up over there. For whatever reason, I just couldn't get the timing down. I was like, what am I looking at? But yeah, I think we have more than enough time to recover from this. That really put a bad taste in mouth there. I was just one move off from getting that A rank. I'll do it in my own time. It sucks, but oh well. No need to worry about it. We're at the end of the game. This has honestly been a really fun game. This is a really nice song. We're not done yet. I'm going to put it on the top screen for one last cutscene and then for the end credits. And then I'll give my thoughts on the project. Well, there is still a little bit left to do. I will give my thoughts on the project, as I always do, during the credits. So let's go ahead and do this, shall we?
So this is goodbye, Marie.
Au revoir, Raphael. I mean, Phantom R. And so, one of the most harrowing episodes in Paris history drew to a close. I have no doubt the truth will be hard to find in the news or police reports, but it will remain carved deep upon my soul till the end of my days. Never will I forget how a phantom saved Paris, and at the same time, my future.
I'm going to leave it on this screen because that's the credits. So, this has been Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been one heck of a journey, I will say that much. Like I've told you all, I love this game so much. It's my most favorite 3DS game of all time. And it's so sad to see that the eShop is now closed and now it's going to be like really hard to get your hands on if you really want to play this game. The music is honestly phenomenal. Like, I have no words other than just, it is phenomenal. I haven't heard music like this in a really long time. I will say this, I think the end credits, the song for the end credits, are different in the Japanese version. I believe it's something like licensing issues or like something like that. So like they had to change the post-credit song, or not the post-credit song, the credit song basically. So people who are playing on a Japanese copy have two different songs as the ending, I believe, as opposed to like the international release. But this has been a journey that I have enjoyed every single moment of it. Like, every time I play this game, it has been so much fun. And I'm glad that I was able to share it, at least with a few people at least. I know that like so far this series hasn't gotten that many views, and it's okay. It's understandable. Not every series will be popular. Not every series will be like, oh, like like this is the best thing of all time. No, and I know that like I'm just starting off. But to the few of you who have been here throughout the entire journey, or if you just got here recently, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your days to watch this. I know you could have been doing anything else, but instead you chose to be here. And I thank you for that. Playing this game this time around has honestly shown me some things that I have never seen playing through this game like the previous times that I have. And I've honestly gotten really into the really into wanting to play the series of Samba de Amigo because of this game. Where in other moments I was like, oh well, I don't really want to play it. It seems like a cool concept, but I don't want to. But now I'm more invigorated than ever to want to play it. I'm even considering buying the Switch game that's coming out for it. And well, all in all, I have enjoyed this entire process of Rhythm Thief. Planning out this entire series, planning out where to get each and every item, planning out where to get each and every sound disc, every sound, all the phantom notes. It's been really fun, honestly. And being the first Sega game that I play, this has honestly been like a very, or rather specifically, being the first Sega game that I play on my channel, it's honestly been very nice. And I really, really, really do love being able to play this for you all. So, one last time, thank you for being here. As far as series on the channel go at the moment, I don't have anything planned. I really don't. In May, I'm supposed to be recording a group Let's Play with people, but it's not solidified. We may end up having to record it during August, so that may be moved to the future-ish. But I'm still trying to see if I can upload it for this year, but no promises. We'll just have to see how things go from this point forward. But yeah, I don't have anything planned at the moment. There is a very long RPG that I wanted to play on this channel, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to it this year. I'll see how things go. Maybe for next year, though. What a nice photo.
Your stand-in, Léonard Bonnard, perished when the gardens fell, my emperor. Time still remains before your body can be completely restored. With your permission, I would like to begin the next phase of our plan. Be ready, Raphael.
Marie, I'm looking forward to seeing every single one of your performances.
There you are, Fatima! And you'd better stay there!
Know your place, Charlotte. It is the Paris Constabulary's duty to arrest this rhythm thief.
So much for losing those two guys. See ya!
He said the name of the game inside the game. Director Vergier saying the Rhythm Thief really kind of caught me off guard. The very bottom of the screen. The game isn't over yet. Several bonus chapters await discovery. If you have what it takes to find them, that is. Complete the master instrument to unlock meeting fondue. If you want to look at the top screen, this is what it looks like. I guess let me do this. Reassemble the phantom notes to unlock Marie's test. Complete all rhythm games with an A rank to unlock family ties. That is why I've been telling you all to get the A rank on each and every rhythm game. So if you haven't gotten each and every rhythm game with an A rank, I suggest go do that now if you want to do this. Otherwise, you don't have to. It's just, it leads up to the next game in the franchise, although there is no other game in the franchise. This game died down, unfortunately. Like this game series, like we haven't had a continuation. This rhythm game specifically, and like the one in Family Ties, leaves you off with a bit more of a cliffhanger. And we haven't gotten another game since. It's been years. It's been like 10 years now. We haven't gotten a sequel. They've just let this game die down. It's so good, and we just it's unfortunate. But oh well, what can you do? Some of the best games in the world sometimes don't get sequels. Hard mode and marathon games for advanced players. Local wireless for playing with friends, and Street Pass for others. Can you unlock the secrets of the Rhythm Thief? But yes, now that we're done with the game, you can play through all the rhythm games on hard mode. And no, we do not have to play through each and every hard mode of the rhythm games to unlock Family Ties. You can go with just doing the normal version of the rhythm games. You don't have to do the hard mode. It's okay. I was under the impression of that at one point, but no, you don't have to. We're going to save. Look at that. This is the very first, I think, save file that I have with over 10 hours. And I still got to put in a bit more because there's a multiplayer episode that's going to come out soon. We're going to do the extra things that we need to do. Family Ties, Meeting Fondue, Marie's test or whatever it's called. After doing the multiplayer games or the multiplayer episode, and then after doing the extra chapters, we will go over marathon mode. And then after all is said and done, after all those 3 things are covered, that will be the end of this series. So for the next 3 episodes or so, buckle your seatbelts in. We're in for one heck of a ride. So until next time, I'll see you all then.